Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite warlock, practicing necromancer. So, why is it important to master yourself? To master the arts, to learn how to activate your third eye, to even get into the various practices such as projection, astral projection, mediumship, seership. How do you evolve if you don't practice, experiment, push yourself to the limits? Well, let me let me just put it this way. There's a lot of systems out there, most of which are BS, but there are few that are dedicated to the actual keeping pure the knowledge, the way the ancient witches and warlocks did of ancient times. And this is the interesting thing is because of the fact that recently, earlier this year, I started a business page on Facebook because a lot of people that follow me wanted my services. So I gave them that opportunity. Well, guess what? Over the last few months, I've been hit up by fake profiles, numbers from places like Nigeria. And it's funny because of the fact that I'm going to read you one of them that came in tonight. And I want you to see this because this is something that will happen. Okay. And it's funny to see how stupid and dumbed down the world has actually gotten. Okay. Hello, baby. How are you doing? I said, what do you want? You, baby. Where are you from? No, you want my money. No, baby. I don't want your money. Where are you from? I said, Gahana. Now, Gahana is basically a term used for hell. Okay. Christians have talked about this in their Bible. Jewish and Hebrew have talked about it from, say, for an example, Sheol, okay, which is another name for hell. Hades in Greek, okay. So this individual sent me a photo. Look at this. Let me see if I can't get that clarified here for you. Uh, there we go. I think right about there. It's probably going to be the best thing. Now, this photo is nothing more than photoshopped. Okay, and that's very evident. The facial is literally almost like a Barbie doll. Okay, so the individual asked me, "What city are you, baby?" I said, "Sheol." Oh, really? I'm just like 20 minutes close to you, baby. How old are you? I said, "So you're in purgatory?" Yes, baby. Send me your picture. I said, Sheol is Jewish word for hell. Gehenna is another word for hell. Yes. And then again, asked for my photo. You know, it's very interesting to see how things unfold when you have a clarity of sight. When you realize what the world is truly about, when you've removed yourself from things like social media, from drama, and you focus solely on things like meditation, different summonings, say, for example, communing with demons, deities, gods, soul travel, astral projection, working on opening up your kundalini, your chakras, even. learning to open your third eye. Void meditation really helps this because you really get into nothingness. And when you come out a lot stronger, a lot more powerful, but more so, much more relaxed. There's an old expression in Stoicism. In Stoicism, it says that, I believe it was Seneca, if not Epictetus, if I pronounced his name right. You know those Greek names, weird pronunciations. But the way it was written was silence is the language of God. Everything else is noise. When you learn to listen, you learn to see beyond the normal range. You'll be amazed at what you can pick up on. You can pick up on certain phrases of words that are repeatedly utilized. If you're on Facebook, for an example, you can actually go underneath these people's web pages and you see the same common friends. Under spam, under messenger, for an example, always getting invited to these little chat groups. But yet, it's ironic that once you delete or block the admin, there's only one admin, sometimes two, then the entire conversation goes bye bye because you blocked that one individual. And all they're doing is sharing certain links. They never asked if you want to join, they just bring you into the group. You see, this is all about a business. That's all that is. It's about this, not about the soul, not about the mind, not about the body. You see, exercising your mind through knowledge and apotheosis is just as good and healthy for you as weightlifting, cardiovascular activities. Over the last month or two, I have been really researching various different applications of alternative medications, different exercises, and ways to heal from the injuries I sustained almost a decade ago. And I found it interesting because today, I can lift a 60, 70 pound dog like it was nothing because I started utilizing certain stretching techniques. I started weightlifting. I can do more push ups today than I could a year ago. You see, the point of this is when you get away from the world and focus solely on you, things are made apparent. There are things that you thought you couldn't do that you can do. This is why I have to agree with an elder that I know, because when you step away and focus on you, you come back stronger. Those hiatuses that you take is for your own good. You don't get mixed up in the world. And it's funny because with what's going on in the world today, I saw it coming a year ago. I saw I saw this coming 2 years ago. I called it when Russia invaded Ukraine. And Biden and the allies, they tried diplomatic means. It's like, you morons. He's already committed himself to war. You're not going to get him to change his mind. A man who does not learn from history is doomed to repeat it. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make him drink. And it's funny because all of this I've called on. I've called it out in my videos. I have gone underneath news bulletins and I've called it out. Why? To try to guide you away from the certain actions. Well, guess what? You fell into those actions. You fell into those traps. That's on you. It has nothing to do with me because I wash my hands. But here it is. It is best to separate from the world, especially if you're a practitioner of the arts. Solitary confinement is the best. It is the best. But I want you to understand one thing. When you step away and you focus on you, you will benefit. You'll see further. Even the Bible says, you hear without hearing, you see without seeing. Very much true. But I just want to lay that out there. Have a good one.